The book titled Imperial Games in Tibet, The Struggle for Statehood and Sovereignty, authored by Ambassador Dilip Sinha, a former Indian diplomat, was unveiled on Tuesday at the India International Centre in New Delhi. The book depicts China's intentions of destroying the unique Tibetan identity and its failure to do so because of the strong and resilient will of the Tibetan people.
China has not been able to assimilate or absorb Tibet and the Tibetan people. It has not been able to win the hearts and minds of the Tibetan people. So China is doing what it does best, which is to try and control them by force. And that is not acceptable to the Tibetan people. And so we have a movement. But the very fact that China has to impose all kinds of restrictions on the people shows that there is a lot of resentment against Chinese rule.
The event also witnessed a brief panel discussion between the author of the book, Ambassador Dilip Sinha, Shiv Shankar Menon, India's former Foreign Secretary, and Claude Arpi, a renowned author and Tibetologist, on the topics covered in the book.
I think the strength of the book is that it's an honest account of what happened, of great power rivalry, how it affected Tibet, how it affected us, it affected each of us. And it also, I think, it also describes, because it's not only the great powers, after all, the Tibetans also had a say, they had agency in their own future. This is not partisan historiography. It's a straightforward account based on the archives of what actually happened. But it shows you how these things work, how they worked in the past. And therefore, maybe it can trigger fresh thinking about how you approach the question.
The book is a deep dive into Tibet's past and future, based on several documented events, international records, archives, and documents. It provides the reader with an analysis of how Tibet became the playground for global geopolitical ambitions and what the future may hold for this region fighting for statehood.